I'm starting to get the studio ready to make Christmas cards. Come on in and let me show you. Hi everybody, it's Julia Laird with Senior Susie Stamps, and today I wanted to just fill you in on what I'm working on. And let me turn the camera around because I know you can relate. So this is what the studio looks like today. I just got through vacuuming and mopping the floors because Cordelia has decided that she's going to live up here, and she's a long-haired cat and leaves little gifts all over the floor for me. But at any rate, this is the spare table that I pull out when I'm doing some major sort thing. And recently I've had it out because I went through all of my Take 10 to see if there were any of them left on the back issue sale that I needed to get. And there's little Miss Cordelia down there. Can you see her? Hi Cordelia, wave. But at any rate, the table now has converted to Christmas stamps, and they come from this shelf unit right here. This is all paper, and then these are all embellishments up here and some cards that are left from last year that I need to get made. But I wanted to let you know that the studio sometimes is a real wreck after videoing, and so this is what I am looking at today because I really try hard to clean up my studio after every video and project that I've got working on. These are some stencils that we used yesterday that are drying, and some things that have come in recently that I have to put away. I've got some card making supplies. These are the Christmas cards that I need to stamp the inside on and then get the labels put on and get them put in sleeves. And then this is the remnants from what I was working on yesterday. I got all of the stencil pieces cut up into card sizes so that I can work on those. And I cut the leftover scraps into 1/2-inch strips because I thought it might be kind of fun to make some strip cards out of those. And then I have some leftover other pieces there. I have to label these inks because they go with this color burst, and I don't have anything else like that anywhere else in the studio. I'll probably be looking for another one of these little nail polish carriers because these little spray balls will fit down in there just perfectly, and that way I can put them in the storage unit with those color burst inks. And then over here I still have to empty out my soaking tray. I have some new things that came in. This is a new company that I've not worked with before. I ordered, it's a diamond press. I saw some really cute cards made out of this that I'm going to try to work on. These are just some supplies, dazzles and embossing folders for Christmas. I've got to get ready to start working on Christmas supplies seriously because I think I may need this table to sort everything out on. This is the box where I keep cards that are going to eventually go for donation. I took a bunch of them this morning, so they're gone. These are the card bases that I cut while we were camping. Well, I didn't cut them. I scored and folded them and burnished them. So there's portrait and landscape style cards in here, 40 of each, and I need about twice that many. So this is what I'll be working on this week, is trying to get some sense going of all of these Christmas stamps. I have some that I ordered throughout the year that need to be put away, and probably some boxes that need to be split up and reorganized just a little bit. I think the plan for this year is to try to use stamps that perhaps are not my favorite and use them, and then maybe make some impressions of them and then pass them along. So that's what I'm working on today. It's a long day and it's only noon. So any rate, I got the worst part done. I started with mopping and vacuuming and mopping the floors, so I got my chores out of the way. So now it's just going to be fun time. I've been cleaning for about an hour, and I thought I'd show you the progress that I made. My little table is empty, and I've got my working desk all cleaned up. Now, this is what I did with the stencil samples. I'm just holding them in this box, and I'm going to set them over here. Now, I have moved all of my little cubbies that normally are on that desk that's cleaned off, and they fit just fine right over here with my alcohol pens and embossing folders and paint. So that's good to know for the future. And that's the table that's on top of my Gramercy carts over here on the left side of my desk. So this took all of, 3 minutes to move this stuff with the way it is organized, and it's very, very handy. So there's a little video on the way I've organized my crafting desk with these little totes from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to give them another plug because this is the easiest setup for Christmas I think I've ever had. Now I do have my working envelopes and card blanks here on the desk, but everything else is over here on my working desk and out of my way. So what I'm going to do over here now is to bring my stamps over a few cases at a time rather than having the whole shebang piled up like that, because I want to put my Merry Christmas sentiments on this little spice stacker here, just so that I can reach and grab what I want. I have put my to and from sentiments up on this little aluminum angle piece that I have up on top of the bookshelves. I don't know if y'all noticed that before or not, but I put stamps up there that are just kind of temporary holds for different holidays, and it just makes it easier rather than trying to rifle through a drawer or a case or something. So that's the plan for the rest of today, is to go through these cases and pull out my sentiment stamps that I want to have on that table. And then I'm going to start going through the paper cases and pull out all the scraps. Now last year I made all of my Christmas cards out of paper scraps. I don't think I cut one full sheet of paper. So it'd be interesting to see what I've got left, because it was amazing. Every case I opened had scraps in it last year. So I'm hoping I won't run into that this year, because that was pretty crazy. I can just tell you that right now. So at any rate, I think I've made some. Okay, I've got some of my sentiments pulled out, and these are mainly rubber on wood, and I think that would be a lot easier to find. I've kind of got them categorized between Merry Christmas, Joy to the World, Season's Greetings, Happy Holidays, and then I've got some sets here and just some oddball ones, Peace, Love, and Joy sets over here. So there's the start of making Christmas cards. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to have made this much progress in one afternoon. All those stamps came out of 2 of these iris cases, and I'm not going to put them back in here when I finish Christmas cards. I'm going to go ahead and put them over here in this map box that was my daddy's, and keep them kind of organized. I've made some dividers out of some foam board, and I need to make some more, obviously, but I thought maybe it would be better to keep them separated out so I don't have to spend time in future years sorting them into different categories. And there's enough room in these drawers for lots of stamps. The other thing I did not do is to pull sentiments out of sets here, because these are all organized by category: snowmen, snow people, Christmas trees, reindeer, I don't know, whatever. It's hard to keep up with them after a while, but there are some stamps that need to be filtered into some of those cases, and probably some of them, like this case here that's got a bazillion different categories in it, that's going to have to be split out, I'm pretty sure, this year. So at any rate, I cut down a Kleenex box, and I'm going to cover that with Christmas paper, just for storing Christmas cards that are finished and will be ready to go, because they go to 3 or 4 different places. And when I get one box finished, it's nice to know that it's already in its container and ready to go. So now I've done a video on covering these, but I think what I'll do is to just do another one, because you all might like to see it again, and I might do a better video if I do a second one. So at any rate, that's the next thing on the list, to get my desk cleaned off. So I'll be working on that next. I'm thrilled with the progress for today, and I hope you are too, because Christmas is coming, y'all. I just can't wait. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.